Hey everyone, it's Celeste and welcome to my booktube channel. Today I am unboxing an Unplugged book box. Now, Unplugged book box ran into some issues with their shipping dates and the things that they had scheduled to put in the boxes, and particularly the March boxes I think were really late, and I think the April boxes were kind of late. So this is a March box. In fact, this is the March 2023 adult fiction. So yeah, I think I got them, let's see, maybe at the very beginning of May. And I had gone on the website to see where it was because I was like, oh crap, did mine get lost in the mail? Mine did not get lost in the mail, and it came in pretty good condition. And yeah, so that's that. So it's not really me that's super late. It's kind of the box, but you know, it's all good. So they did send a little card. I don't know if you guys can see it here. They did send a little card apologizing for the delay of the March boxes, and the printer extended the time unexpectedly, and they had sent things in, but you know, things happen basically, and that the April boxes were late. And yeah, so, but they're saying that they're working overtime to make sure that they're taking care of stuff. And if you have any questions, you can contact them. So I really appreciate that. And then again, they have moved to a green initiative. So instead of including like the booklets, which honestly, once you looked at the booklets, that was it. Like you didn't need them anymore. So it was kind of a waste of paper, really. So you have a QR code that you can scan to look at it. The only thing that I had issue with is I've been spoiled for a few items in some of the other boxes I haven't opened yet, because I wasn't sure which box I was unboxing, and I like to know which box I'm unboxing. And so in the past, I could just look at the front of the booklet and go, okay, that's the box I'm unboxing, and not look at the spoilers. And these little cards don't tell me. And so I scan it, and in the particular, like on the website that they have where it takes you to when you scan it, there were links for both March and April. So I'm like, I had to click around to try to figure out, and I had to look at one of the items in the box to try to match it up. So that's I don't like that. That's not something I'm a fan of as far as that goes. But you know, whatever. The March 2023 adult fiction box. This is the theme, Make a Wish, and I really love like the dandelion look of that. So without further ado, I'm going to start unboxing this one. Right here on top is a sticker. You see this? And ooh, you see it? It's got some iridescence, like picking up on the ring light. It looks like a Greek inspired style because of like the border and the style of the art and the words. And it says, I cannot bear this world a moment longer without coffee. And so that's pretty true for me. It's a good size sticker. Like here it is in my hand. Like it's a really nice size sticker. Okay, so reaching in, there's not a lot of like peanuts or anything because there's like big items that are kind of wedged in here. So I'm pulling out, get comfortable with this box. So I'm pulling out this big white cardboard box. I'm guessing it has something breakable in it because it also has bubble wrap. And it is, oh neat. So this is, I'm not sure, like a coffee maker or something. I'm not sure what this is, to steep maybe tea or something in, but it says Jekyll and Hyde, Good, Evil, Unplugged book box. So that's really neat. These are little quirks that are on there. I'm gonna have to look at the, it's really cool, but I'm not quite sure exactly what it is because you have one of those, so I guess that's a good thing. It's something I haven't seen before. Okay, also in the box is another of these tall white cardboard thingies, so I'm going to open it up and see what we have here. And it is also in bubble wrap, and here it is. Oh, guys, look. This is a tall metal, you hear that? This is a tall metal like coffee cup, and it comes with a stainless steel straw that fits in it. It has a little plastic lid where you can like stick the straw in, or you could sip from. Oh, this is cute. So it says, here's the label, Storybucks bookwork, and then it says coffee, and it has like a coffee bean. And if you look carefully at the coffee bean, the shape of it is made of like the bendy words of like different genres of books. That's cool. And then on the other side, kind of like a Starbucks, you know, cup, it has the boxes that you would check for special items in your coffee, and it has hardcover, paperback, audiobook, and so on. This is really cool. I do take coffee to work, and so I will probably be washing this and using it very soon. Very, very soon. Okay. Next is a bottle. In this bottle is, here it is. We've seen a lot of these style bottles, nice little plastic bottle, and it looks to be an Unplugged exclusive body lotion that is from Fiction Bath Co. And it says "As You Wish," and if you can't tell from the silhouette, that's inspired by The Princess Bride. So, love that movie. Haven't read the book though. I don't know. I've never gotten to the book. Okay, the next thing I have, and I'm like moving stuff around over here. The next thing we have looks to be a bar of soap. So the bar of soap, it's a nice little hand bar of soap. I think it's Apple Blossom, Magic, Lang Lang. I can't smell it through this. It says Stardust and Stories. And ooh, look, I don't know if you guys can see if it's picking up on camera. It's a little iridescent. So that's really cool. So I'm going to put that right there. And then I have another box. So I'm going to open up this box and see what we have here. And it appears to be a candle. And we're getting a lot of these candles that are like this size with the frosted glass and the various colors with the wooden lids. This one says, "War determines who remains. War doesn't determine who's right." Okay, that's what it says on the top. It says Essence of Gluttony, Poppy War. Okay, so this is inspired, I'm guessing, by R.F. Kuang's The Poppy War, which I haven't read. I just haven't gotten to that. I'm really behind on a lot of my fantasy things, and I'm not necessarily a big fan of like high politics and war and that kind of thing. It smells pretty good. It has sort of a more musky type smell to it than some candles. Okay, so that appears to be all of the items. What I have left is the book, and so I'm going to pull the book out. And here it is, Daughter of the Salt King by A.S. Thornton. And I'm going to go ahead and take the plastic off because it has really pretty end papers. And I think you guys will be able to see them better if I have it not in shiny plastic. So, here it is. There's foiling. You see there's foiling there on the cover. And then here are the end pages. These are absolutely lovely. End pages on all the sides. Ooh, I love that crack sound. Brand new cracking of a brand new book. Okay, here are the end papers. So that's really pretty. It looks like sand dunes. Oh my goodness. Are you guys ready for this? Look at the cover of this book. Oh my goodness. I am a bit of a maximalist, and I love the ornate of this. I love the iridescence of this. It is lovely. If you can see, the spine also has the iridescent foiling on it. And then on the back, it has not quite so intricate, but it's still really lovely. This is a gorgeous book. And, you know, of course, it's hardback because that's what we've moved into. This book is gorgeous. And then this is the dust jacket. I'm going to put it back in the dust jacket before I mess it up. So now I think it's time to look at the spoiler card, kind of look at what the items are what's going on with the items. Some of those items I was not absolutely sure what was inspiring them. So let me pull it up on my trusty phone. So this, here we go. Okay, so the Jekyll and Hyde glass decanter. It was this thing that I wasn't really sure about. It can be used, okay, you guys see it? This decanter can be used to store and pour oil and vinegar over salads and meals that call for it. The two chambers allow you to separate the two liquids and pour evenly. It's inspired by Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and it was designed by Typical Ghost for this box. Okay, that's really cool, and I don't have one of these, so I'm definitely going to have to try this out. Or I might have to pass it to my husband, because he's a little bit more kitchen-y. I know that's not necessarily an adjective, but I just made it adjective. Okay, so the travel mug that I was oohing and awing is a collectible green item because you wash it and you keep using it. And it is part of the Collectible Cafe Unplugged series. Has a general bookish design, so, you know, with all the different genres of books. It was designed also by Typical Ghost for this box. I love this design. They did a great job on that. The lotion was just like I noticed. It's a Princess Bride lotion, and this is an exclusive lotion by Fiction Bath Co. And it's inspired by the Princess Bride, and I didn't even sniff it. Here, let me get into it and sniff it. Ooh, it has a nice fresh scent. It has a nice fresh scent. This is good for spring. Okay, I'll definitely be using that. A lot of times in those smaller containers, I end up taking them to work because they fit in my desk really easily. The soap, where did I stick you soap? Oh, here it is. The soap, excuse me, is Starless Sea soap. Make-A-Wish, as you wash up with this exclusive soap. It's inspired by Erin Morgenstern's Starless Sea. It is created by Bath Apothecary for this box. Never read the Starless Sea. I did not like the Night Circus, so it's probably why I haven't picked up the Starless Sea yet. The sticker, here we go, here's the sticker, was a Circe coffee sticker, so inspired by Circe, hence the Greek, you know, elements. And it matches the cup from the February box, which I thought that it looked familiar, but I didn't say anything. It's inspired by Circe by Madeline Miller, which I read. It was okay. It was good. And it was designed by Typical Ghost, so Typical Ghost is killing the game today. And then the candle is a Poppy War candle, which I could tell from the label. It's a collectible. And it has smells of honey, opium, orange blossom, and vanilla. It's inspired by R.F. Kuang's The Poppy War. And it's part of the 7 Deadly Sins candles. So I'm going to have to look at my candles and see, like, what all I have already. The book of the month is Daughter of the Salt King by A.S. Thornton. And they have a special cover. And so, I'm getting the glare. But you can kind of see here that it is very different from the original cover. The Unplugged features include the hardcover print with the foiling on the dust jacket, the exclusive cover changes, the exclusive end pages, the exclusive edges, and they were done by Veronica Lex GM. An exclusive foiling on the hardcover with glitter foiling by Typical Ghost, and then there's a digital signature inside. Okay, so I didn't even flip to that, but here's the digital signature on the inside. So let me read the end pages so we can see what this book is about, because the book itself is gorgeous. Gorgeous, you guys. Okay, so let me read the end flaps and let's talk about what this book is about. An epic romantic fantasy where the desert meets the sea, about the magic of wishes and their unintended consequences. As a daughter of the Salt King, Emelle ought to be among the most powerful women in the desert. Instead, she and her sisters have less freedom than even her father's slaves, for the Salt King uses his own daughters to seduce visiting noblemen into becoming powerful allies by marriage. Escape from her father's court seems impossible, and Emelle dreams of a life where she can choose her fate. When members of a secret rebellion attack, Emelle stumbles upon an alluring escape routes, her father's best-kept secret, a wish-granting genie, Salim. But in the land of the Salt King, wishes are never what they seem. Salim's magic is volatile. Emelle could lose everything with a wish for her freedom. As the rebellion intensifies around her, she soon finds herself playing a dangerous game that pits dreams against responsibility and love against the promise of freedom. Okay, and then on the back, that sounds really interesting. And then here is the author's picture and a little bit about the author. So the author is A.S. Thornton, fondness for writing forbidden love in ancient deserts. She lives with her husband. And they love spending time in Chicago and Colorado, and they decided the snow was wholly overrated and settled in Northern California. So good for her. Good for her. Okay, so that's the box. The book sounds wonderful. I'm really excited it's beautiful, and I'm really excited to see what's going on with it, kind of give it some read. What item do I love the most? I would say that my most favorite item out of this box has got to be the coffee cup, the reusable coffee cup, because I use one every single day. Like, I used one this morning just to have my coffee. I'm just saying. I think that an interesting gift that is really neat, because a lot of times boxes get kind of like boring and they start sending the same kinds of things, is the oil and vinegar decanter. That's cool. I've never owned one, let alone gotten one in a subscription box. So I think that's really awesome. So anyway, that's the box. Let me know down below what you think. Does the book sound interesting to you? You know, give me I don't know, some kind of desert style emoji or a wish emoji if you got one, something that kind of gives you wishes or desert feelings, because that book sounds really interesting. Not something that I've read a lot from as far as that setting. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!